Flix with the Hicks, where we tell you about the movies. We tell you if they're great or if they really stink. Now it's time to start the show. Yeah, now it's time to go. Guess what? It's Flix with the Hicks.
Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Flix with the Hicks. I'm Greg, this is my lovely wife Janet. Here on Flix with the Hicks, we review 2 films each episode. We always review the best film that we've recently watched and the worst film that we've recently watched. This week, I got to pick the worst film that we watched. The worst film that we watched this last week is This Means War. Came out in 2012. It had a budget of $65 million. It made $157 million, so it actually did pretty good at the box office. It stars Chris Pine, Tom Hardy, and Reese Witherspoon. And basically, Tom Hardy and Chris Pine are partners in the CIA. They're part of an elite division of the CIA. They're both good-looking guys. They've got incredible detection skills and fighting skills, and they're in incredible shape. These are like the best of the best. And they meet Lauren, who's played by Reese Witherspoon. Well, these guys are lifelong friends, or have been for 10 years, or however long they've been in the CIA. And Lauren throws both of them for a loop. Lauren is played by Reese Witherspoon. They both instantly fall in love with Lauren.
But they don't know about each other at first.
Right. They don't realize that each of them
are dating the same girl. So they start using their detection skills to spy on each other's dates. Yeah.
To find out, is she falling for him, or is she really like me? And they end up kind of coming up with a competition.
Right.
And saying that, they'll be at work and, she gave me a kiss last night. Or something, back and forth.
They're lying about stuff.
And in the meantime, they've got
guys are.
CIA work to do. So it sounds like it could be a really interesting, fun, action-packed film. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't a great film. When the end of the movie came, I felt unfulfilled.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking right there when you said the end of the movie.
Yeah, it was just... It
wasn't done yet.
Yeah, and it just didn't seem to flow very well. I mean, the action scenes were incredible. Incredible action scenes in the film. But overall, I'm amazed at, with the talent that was in this film, that it wasn't better.
Right.
And they kind of squandered the talent, I think, in this film. They put 3 really good actors in this film, and it just didn't work for whatever reason.
Yeah, it didn't click. Didn't click. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with it. I thought it was going to be really good. No, not really. I mean, it's not awful, you guys, but I mean, it's not the best movie. I mean, we're doing the worst movie for the week.
The first half of the film, I was enthralled. I was like, wow, this. I've never even heard of this film. This looks like it's going to really be good. And then it just started kind of dragging. And at the end, it was a letdown.
Yeah.
So, anyhow,
all right.
This film, on a scale of 1 to 100, I would give a 51.
I was going to say 50. See? We're right together on this one. Yeah. Take it or leave it.
All right. So, Janet, you got to pick the best film of the week. What did you pick?
Okay. True story stuff. I like true story stuff. Inspirational. Awesome. Eddie the Eagle. Guy go, he's a skier.
He's a ski jumper.
Yeah. Ski jumper. Anyway. Very cool, inspirational story. This kid, you could hardly see, had big old bubble glasses, and he went through the ringer to try to become a skier. And his mom was all gung-ho, they're not, he's going to represent Britain. And nobody's been representing Britain since like 1928. This is 1988. He actually did one competition in 1987 to qualify. They changed the rules to try to keep him out and stuff like that.
Britain didn't have a ski jump team.
Yeah, they didn't have a ski jump team, and he was it.
Yeah.
And
he had tried numerous sports before this to make it to the Olympics, and he's just not a very good athlete and kind of clumsy. But I found this film to be very entertaining.
I did
really
too. I did too. Hugh Jackman plays this ex-ski jumper that his reputation, he's a drunk. Yeah, washed up. When he was in the Olympics, he was kicked out because of all his violent, drunk, whatever. His reputation sucked, okay? Well, anyway, he's just doing a snowplow job now. And he always drinking.
He did a snowplow job out at a ski resort where they had the jumps that you could practice on.
Right. And so, anyway, he ends up getting with Eddie. It's Eddie Edwards. Michael David Edwards was his name, for real. They called him Eddie. And then after he started doing the jumping, Eddie the Eagle. And he became very famous. And that was an issue there, too, because being famous all of a sudden, that's hard to handle for anybody. But anyway, he's in the history books. It's a good story, you guys.
Yeah, he set the long distance jumping record for Britain.
Yeah.
Which basically means he landed.
Yeah, because they did that. Now, in 1988, he did that, and he held it until 2001. I believe. And he had a problem with his weight and stuff like that. He had to overcome a lot of stuff. But it's a good story. I liked it. Christopher Walken, he was in there. He was the ski jumper.
Coach of Hugh
Bronson.
Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. His name was Bronson. He was the ex-coach of him and said some cruddy stuff and cutting him down. And then after all said, he came back and apologized.
Well, Hugh Jackman was one of these characters in this film, and I guess in real life, since it's a true story, who had unbelievable ability, and everybody expected him to set records. Everybody, everybody thought he's going to be an Olympic gold medalist, and it just didn't work out. And partly because of his attitude. And now he's washed up, and he's decided to try to help this kid that has no skills to be a long-distance ski jumper. And Hugh Jackman was fantastic in this. I liked it. It's funny. I'd never watched many films with Hugh Jackman in it. And I don't know why. I mean, I just couldn't go to those
I've
films.
liked almost everything he's been in.
Yes, me too.
And he's cute.
Wolverine. But Hugh Jackman was really good in this film. This is, if you saw the movie, what was the Rudy? If you ever saw the movie Rudy about the football player, this kind of reminds me of that.
Inspirational, true story stuff. Give it a chance. Eddie the Eagle. Yeah. They made it for $23 million, and it grossed, I think, like 46. But I mean, I would have thought it done better than that. But it's all good. It came out in 2016. I had to look at my notes. I was like, I couldn't remember what year. 2016 it came out. But
very good film, guys. Very good. I promise you, if you watch this film, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
So what would you give your film, Eddie the Eagle?
I'll give it it's a true story. I liked it. I'd like to see it again, actually. I'll say 93.
Even our dog agrees with you.
Yeah.
I would give Eddie the Eagle an 87. 87. I thought it was a very good film.
Yeah, I say 93. I like inspirational stuff. People, the underdog stuff and that kind of stuff. I love it.
All right, folks, so we hope you enjoyed this episode of Flix with the Hicks. If you did, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the little bell down in the corner for notifications. And until next time, we hope you enjoy a good film.